Sleep mask. Enjoy your life. Oh, hey, how's it going? I just woke up like this. Just kidding. This is how I woke up. This is my most favorite life hack these days. What does it say on there? Enjoying? I don't think that that's like they're trying to speak English, but they're not doing it. But it doesn't matter. They don't need to speak English. They're making something amazing here. So, here's the story. Was talking to my work partner Tyler, and we were kind of just commiserating about the kind of people that we are. We've got a lot going on in our lives, as most people do, a lot on our minds, and going to sleep at night can really be a challenge. So, probably a lot of people can relate. You lay down, you close your eyes, it's dark and quiet, and maybe you've got a 2-year-old toddler kicking you in the throat, and maybe you don't. But just the simple act of trying to quiet your mind and fall asleep, um, for my pretty much my entire life has been almost impossible. I can lay there, my mind just going, going, going until the sun comes up the next day, and then I'm screwed. I'm a wreck. So Tyler and I were kind of commiserating about that. And he said, "Oh my gosh, this is what you've got to do. You have to listen to stories." So the more fantastic the story, the better, because if it at all brings your mind back to anything that you're actually dealing with in real life, like paying taxes or doctor's appointments or like anything that you can actually relate to, so it helps to get kind of a fantastic story was his advice. And so the Wheel of Time, I think, is he gifted me that story, and I'm like, oh, by the way, they're making a movie out of it, so he was onto something. It's kind of like Dune, similar, kind of like Conan the Barbarian meets Lord of the Rings. And the guy's voice is hilarious. But anyway, I'm digressing. Yeah, just something that you can't relate to. So one of these stories is like, I don't know, 30 hours long or something. So the action happens slowly. It's not anything that's going to kind of jerk your mind back up into reality and start thinking and churning again. And so I was like, how do you listen to these stories and not bug the hell out of everybody else in your house at night? And he said, oh, I just put my earbuds in. And so I tried. One of my title companies, or escrow companies, gifted us some AirPod knockoffs, or they don't fall out of your ear in the middle of the night. And he's like, oh yeah, every single night he has to wake up and like rifle through his blankets and his pillows and stuff like that until he can find his ear pod. And sometimes it falls out in the middle. So anyway, I tried that. It was super painful. Maybe I just don't like having shit in my ears. So I was like, wouldn't it be fabulous if there was such a thing as like a squishy um speaker that you could put up against your ear, not in your ear, that was something comfortable enough you could sleep in. And Amazon's amazing for that. Just typed in, I don't know what, squishy soft uh headphone something, and these things popped up. And so they have a speaker here, a button here. I don't usually use, what is this? I guess volume. I usually kind of crank it up because when you move around, it's not too loud. It can't get too loud no matter what. But anyway, this thing is a freaking game changer. It's amazing. And so I kind of got in the habit of listening to these ridiculous stories until my mind just passes out and I fall asleep. So there it is. They make other ones too. This one is just a headband, so it does not go over your eyes and force your eyes closed. So this one, I guess, is cool if you're like, I don't know, running through the airport, as if, Angela, good one, like any of us are ever going to travel in an airport ever again. But anyway, so I'd like to thank Audible and uh, enjoying, because it's about building habits, I think. Now that I'm kind of in the habit that when I put this on, that means sleepy time is coming soon. So I've been listening to the story my broker, Paul Newell, wrote about Uget Clark, a family member of his, called Empty Mansions. And I've been listening to James Earl Jones reading the Bible, which is amazing. I love that. What is better than Darth Vader reading you the Bible? I don't know. So that's my hack. And now I've got mask hair, but I'll tell you what, I'd rather have mask hair than being a nervous wreck because I'm not getting good sleep and good rest. Another little side note, it's very, very tempting to go down the true crime thing with these on because no one can hear and you can kind of just like, binge on your true crime. It's not conducive to good sleep. So this concludes today's little session with the Mother Realtor. Mother says to remember to get plenty of good rest and lots of fiber in your diet, and always remember to let me help you with your buying and real what? Always be good to each other. Don't be an asshole. And remember to ask the Mother Realtor for any advice you need in buying and selling or investing in real estate.